Overthinking is a common mental trap that almost everyone falls into at some point. It's that seemingly endless loop where your brain keeps replaying situations, analyzing every detail, or worrying about things that haven't happened yet. It's exhausting, isn't it? The moment we get lost in thoughts, our brain becomes a busy highway of racing ideas, self-doubt, and anxiety. But is it possible to free ourselves from this? Can we really remove overthinking from our minds? Absolutely. And though it may seem like a monumental task, it's achievable. So, if you're ready to reclaim your peace of mind, let's dive deep into how to remove overthinking from the mind. 1000% proven methods that truly work. The first step to combat overthinking is to become aware that you're doing it. More often than not, we don't even realize when we're spiraling into an overthinking episode. You may be sitting in a room alone, thinking about a past conversation, wondering whether you said the right thing, or analyzing how someone might have interpreted it. It starts small, but before you know it, you've spent hours ruminating over something insignificant. Once you recognize that you're overthinking, you can begin to take control. One powerful technique to curb overthinking is to shift your focus to the present moment. Overthinking thrives in the past and future. Rarely does it live in the now. Mindfulness, the practice of being fully present in the current moment, has been proven time and time again to help people break free from the cycle of overanalyzing. When you start focusing on your immediate surroundings, how your body feels, or the sensations you're experiencing at the moment, it disrupts the endless stream of thoughts that were previously hijacking your mind. You may wonder, how can such a simple technique be so effective? It's because overthinking is fueled by neglecting the present. As soon as you tune back into the here and now, the chaotic thoughts start losing their grip on you. Another approach that's often underestimated is taking action. Yes, it's that simple. Overthinking usually paralyzes us, leading to indecision and inaction. You sit there thinking about all the possible outcomes, weighing every option, and imagining worst-case scenarios. But what you fail to realize is that action itself can break the cycle. For example, if you're overthinking a work project, start by taking a small step. Any step. This doesn't have to be huge or perfect. Just start. Once you get moving, your mind will focus on what you're doing, rather than the endless what-ifs. It's like breaking the inertia of overthinking. The moment you move, your mind moves with you and starts thinking constructively rather than destructively. The next time you catch yourself overthinking, try to remind yourself that worrying about the future or analyzing the past won't change either of them. Often, overthinking stems from a desire to control things that are beyond our control. As humans, we like certainty. But here's the truth. Life is inherently uncertain. No matter how much we think about a situation, we can't predict every outcome or prevent every possible issue. When you remind yourself of this, it becomes easier to let go of the need to overthink. Trust the process, trust yourself, and if something doesn't go the way you hoped, remember that you'll handle it when it comes. When you're deep in overthinking, it's easy to forget that your thoughts are not reality. This is an important distinction to make. Just because you're thinking something doesn't mean it's true. Overthinkers often believe that their thoughts are facts, which only fuels more overanalyzing. They might think, if I'm thinking this much about it, there must be something wrong. But that's not the case. Thoughts are just mental events. They come and go, and not every thought deserves your attention or belief. A powerful technique to deal with this is to practice cognitive diffusion, which helps you see thoughts as they are, simply thoughts, not facts. Imagine your thoughts as clouds passing by in the sky. You don't have to latch on to every one of them. Just let them float by. In addition to the mental shifts, there are also lifestyle changes that can drastically reduce overthinking. A well-rested mind is a calmer mind. When you're physically tired, your brain is more prone to racing thoughts and anxiety. Prioritizing sleep, Regular exercise and a balanced diet isn't just good for your body, it's essential for your mind. Exercise, in particular, is a great tool to combat overthinking because it releases endorphins, the body's natural mood boosters. Engaging in physical activities also gives your mind something to focus on, pulling you away from negative thought patterns. And while we're on the subject of lifestyle, try to limit the amount of information you consume. In today's digital age, we're constantly bombarded with information, whether it's news, social media, or even casual conversations. Overthinkers often become overwhelmed by all this information, leading to more mental clutter. Sometimes, less is more. Give your mind the space to breathe. Another powerful strategy to combat overthinking is setting boundaries with your time and energy. Overthinkers often feel the need to say yes to everything, to do everything perfectly, and to please everyone. This can lead to burnout and even more overthinking. Learning to say no, delegating tasks, and allowing yourself to make mistakes can alleviate the pressure that contributes to overanalyzing. You don't have to be perfect, and not everything requires your mental energy. Save your thoughts for what truly matters. It's also helpful to talk to someone about your thoughts. Sometimes, overthinking can feel like you're trapped inside your own head. Sharing your thoughts with someone else can give you a fresh perspective. They may see things more clearly than you can when you're lost in your mind. Whether it's a trusted friend, family member, or therapist, talking it out could be a relief. It helps you release some of the mental pressure that's been building up. Another underrated technique is journaling. Writing down your thoughts can provide clarity. When you write, you slow down the mental process, and this act of slowing down helps you analyze your thoughts more rationally. You might realize that what you've been worrying about isn't as serious as you thought. Plus, journaling can serve as a form of release, getting those repetitive thoughts out of your head and onto paper. Lastly, be kind to yourself. Overthinking can sometimes make us our harshest critics. We replay mistakes or criticize our actions long after an event has passed. But remember, nobody is perfect. Cut yourself some slack and practice self-compassion. Treat yourself with the same kindness you would offer to a friend going through the same thing. It's okay to not have everything figured out all the time.